Hey, thank you so much for being here. My name is Julie, and today we have a 20-minute practice that's going to target your hips and your lower back, and it's going to leave you feeling both peaceful and powerful. There's a lot in the world that's beyond our control, but we can control our body and our breath. So thank you so much again for being here. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and without further ado, let's get started. When you're ready, we'll get started in extended child's pose. So bring your knees as wide as your mat, your big toes together, and walk your hands forward. Melt your chest towards your mat. And take a big breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And lift your chest and walk your hands over to the right side of your mat. Bring your left hand on top of your right and melt your chest towards your mat. Notice that stretch in your left side body. And release and walk your hands to the left side of your mat. Bring your right hand on top of your left and melt towards the ground. And walk it back to center and lift up into tabletop. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. And on an inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. And on an exhale, round through your spine. Press into the tops of your feet. Inhale, drop your belly, open through your chest. And exhale, round through your spine. And get 3 more cat-cows at your own pace. Matching movement with breath. And release to neutral tabletop. Draw your belly into your spine, connect to your core, and keeping your knee bent, lift your right leg out to the side. And begin some slow hip circles in one direction. And switch directions. There's an ant on my finger. And release, and we'll switch legs. Again, connect to your core. Lift your left leg out to the side. And start some slow hip circles. And switch directions. And release. Tuck your toes. Press into all 10 fingertips and peel your hips up for our first downward facing dog. Pedal through your feet. And on your next inhale, kick your right leg up for three-legged dog. Bend through your knee and shift forward. Step your foot in between your hands, lower your back knee. Connect to your center and take a big breath in, reach for the sky. You can tuck your tailbone down and really notice that stretch through your left hip flexor. And breathe. Inhale, open through your chest, look up to the sky, and exhale with a sigh. That rhymed. One more big breath here. And exhale, bring your fingertips to the mat and scooch your front foot forward until your leg is straight. Point your toes to the sky. Lengthen through your spine and hinge forward at your hips for a half split. And bend back through that front knee and begin to scooch your right foot to the left edge of your mat. Drop your right knee, lengthen your left leg out behind you. You may need to bring your right foot closer towards your body. You don't want to feel this in your knee. And the more parallel your shin is to the front edge of your mat, the deeper the stretch will be. If you need to place something underneath your right butt cheek, that's always an option. Take a big breath in here and a big breath out. And you can stay right here, or you can begin to melt it forward. And we'll be here for 5 breaths. And slowly come out of the pose. Shift your weight onto your right hip and swing your left leg around. As much as you can, place your foot flat on the earth. And you're gonna hug your knee into your chest. Bring your left arm around for support and come into a twist. You have the option here to hook your right elbow on the outer edge of your left knee for a bind. And we'll be here for 3 breaths. Think lengthen on your inhale and deepen the twist on your exhale. And come out of the pose and swing both arms around you behind the right side of your body. Peek at me if you need to. And lift up into plank. Press away from your yoga mat. Draw your belly button into your spine. Reach your heels towards the back edge of your mat and breathe. Take another big breath in and a big breath out. And on your next inhale, shift forward and lower to the mat with control. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, kick your left leg back, three-legged dog. Bend through your knee, shift forward. Step your foot in between your hands. Lower your back knee. Draw energy up through your center and take a big breath in. Reach for the sky. Again, draw that tailbone down. Notice what you feel through your right hip. Another big breath in. Open through your chest, look at the sky. And big breath out. Big breath in, big stretch. And on your exhale, bring your fingertips to the earth and begin to walk that front foot out till your leg is straight. Point your toes to the sky. Lengthen through your spine and begin to hinge forward. One more big breath here. And a big breath out. And bend back through that front knee. And begin to heel toe your left foot to the right edge of your mat. Set up for pigeon on the other side. Pretty girl. Aren't you barking it? And find the variation that feels good for you. And we'll be here for 5 breaths. And slowly come out of the pose. Shift your weight onto your left hip. Swing that right leg around. Place your foot flat on the ground on the outer edge of your left knee. And hug that knee into your chest. Lift up through your spine. Right hand behind you for support. And come into a twist. Again, you have the option to come into a bind here. And come out of it, swing both arms to the left, bring them on the mat behind you, and lift up into plank. Take a big breath in, and a big breath out. And inhale, shift forward, and exhale, lower to your belly with control. Draw your elbows into your ribs. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Our last one. Find a moment of stillness here. Feel that stretch through your feet, your calves, hamstrings, shoulders. Soften through your neck. Make it a full body experience. One more big breath in. And a big breath out. And slowly lower to your knees. Swing your legs out to the side. Come to a seat. And send both legs out long in front of you. Lengthen up through your spine. Keep a slight bend in your knees here. And on your next inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale. Keep that length in mind as you hinge forward from your hips. And come into a seated forward fold. No need to push it here. You don't have to force anything. And remember that it's more about what it feels like in your body rather than what it looks like. We'll be here for 3 more breaths. And on your next inhale, slowly roll back up to seated position. And come to lay down on your back. And hug your right knee into your chest. Send your left leg out long. Find a little gentle movement here. And then slowly guide your leg across your body for a supine twist. Allow both shoulders to remain on the mat. And come back to center. And switch. Hug your left knee into your chest. Gently rocking your knee side to side. And when you're ready, guide it across your body. Send your gaze just past your left fingertips. And let go of anything that isn't serving you. Let go of anything that you can't control. And there's so much that we can't control. The world feels a little bit batshit right now, which makes it even more important to take time for yourself. Take one more breath here. And a big breath out. And come back to center. Kick your left foot up. Grab for the outer edge of your foot, then your right. And come into happy baby. Pull your knees towards your armpits and kick your feet up to the sky. Lengthen your tailbone towards the bottom edge of your mat. And feel that sensation through your hips. You can find some gentle movement here if that feels good. Maybe straightening one leg, then the other. If you notice your shoulders have creeped up towards your ears, soften them towards your mat. One more big breath here. And on your exhale, release. Send your left leg out long, then your right. Open your palms toward the sky. Take up space as we come into our final pose, Shavasana. Begin to notice the effects of your practice. Maybe express a little bit of gratitude towards yourself for taking this time. It's super beneficial, even if it doesn't feel like it at the moment. This is where I'll wrap it up. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like, perhaps pausing the video. But if you gotta go, let's take one more big breath together. In through your nose, fill up your belly. Hold it for a beat, and exhale with a sigh. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Perhaps share this with a friend that you think might benefit. Let me know how it went in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Namaste.